pickers. Welcome to Mama Monday. I'm the Vintage Pickin' Mama, and Mama Monday is just a little time where we're really informal. As you can see, I'm in mom style right now, just about to make dinner for my family, and we're just gonna chat about life or decor or inspiration. I've been trying to find different spots in my house to do this little chat between us. So tonight I'm trying it this way, facing towards the couch and my sunroom. So I'm not sure, maybe you guys could leave a comment if you like this spot better or if you like the spot over on that side in my dining room a little bit better. I'm not sure. So today we're going to talk a little bit about flea market style. Now, I used to be the type of gal that was obsessed with magazines, and then a little thing called Pinterest came around a couple years back, and I noticed that I wasn't subscribing to magazines anymore, that Pinterest had really eclipsed, everything, and I had everything that I needed on Pinterest. So I decided the other day, when I was taking my son trick-or-treating around our local mall, I decided, why don't I give magazines a try again? I do buy a lot of Christmas magazines because I am a Christmas freak. I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday. I go all out. So when the Christmas magazines start rolling out, I do usually buy a couple to get inspiration. And I will buy romantic homes quite a few times a year, or if they have a special cottage edition. That's sort of my style, is somewhere between like California casual, because I'm from California originally, and cottage. But I decided to pick up flea market style because I am a flea market girl, and I just really wanted to see what they had. And I was really disappointed with this magazine. So I'm just going to give you my take on it. This is published by Better Homes and Gardens. It's a special interest publication, which means that it only comes out a couple times per year. I really don't understand what they're doing with this magazine. It says 100 Ideas Flea Market Style. It has this cover that, you have this long shelf with the hooks, some salvage architecture, some ironware. You have this church pew that's been turned into a bench. You have baskets, all these things that conjure up shabby chic, flea market, cottage style. And then let's just take a look, you guys, because I don't know what they're thinking. I was like, what? What are you doing? I don't get it. So they devoted a huge section to two things that kind of made me go, huh? So they talked a lot about place settings. And I noticed that place settings are a huge hot topic for fall because everybody's thinking about holiday season, about Thanksgiving, about how they're going to set up Aunt Sally next to Cousin Sue and all that, and how they want their tables to look pretty, which I'm all about that. I love things to look pretty. But I don't understand this. As you can see, they're like recommending you use cards with spools, and I just don't get it. Do you guys get it? I don't get it. It's very, I don't want to say like Salvation Army because I like Salvation Army, but it's very like, doesn't look posh. It doesn't look put together. It looks like, what? I don't get it. I mean, I always think that the rule of thumb is it's best to incorporate a little bit of new and a little bit of old. I think that things look clean that way. I think that if you're incorporating too many items that are shabby or too many items that are, from the thrift store, that it starts to look like, okay, is this your style? Or you just, is it a junk shop? Again, like, this is really weird. This does not look flea market to me, especially this. This looks very urbanite to me. The chrome with the zebra skin, that looks very New York, loft, urbanite. It looks very like, I don't know, Tom Ford to me. Very editorial, which some people like. That can be your style. That's great. But it's not flea market. I mean, I'm not picking up very many zebra rugs at the flea market. I don't know about you. This one is, again, really strange. I just think it's weird. I don't get it. So we have more of the like Chinese black lacquer mid-century. Again, we have a mid-century chair that's been reupholstered with some chinoiserie. And then we have like a Turkish rug with this very pink, very Ethan Allen little love seat. And then the walls are lilac. And then you have these I think I just saw these lamps, as a matter of fact, on Amazon. I mean, they're probably actually from some huge designer like Click-In or something, but these literally look exactly like the lamps I just saw on Amazon. They're sort of like a Pottery Barn throwback. And then we have some like very New York loft abstract painting. This is not flea market. Sorry, Better Homes and Gardens. Mama don't like it. So, yeah. We got some more stuff that's just weird. Like, we have you buy a step ladder and you can make it into... How many times has this been done? Like, I've seen this a lot. And I've seen it with cuter ladders than that. This is weird style to me. Again, very urbanite. Very Westchester County. Very, reminds me of like Bravo Housewives, New York, or A $1 Million Listing. Again, if that's what you want, if you're urban, uptown, so, Soho, Loft, New York, I don't know, that's fine. I love New York, but when I'm buying a magazine that says Fleamarket Style, I want Fleamarket Style. Oops, and we're falling. Oops. Okay, well, y'all, I just got so mad that I'm making my cell phone fall. So, okay, we're back. Sorry for a second. We had to cut it because my camera was malfunctioning. So anyway, if you're just joining us, we are reviewing Fleamarket Style, which is by Better Homes and Gardens. It's like semi-annual, comes out a couple times a year. This is what I think of it. I don't like it. So I'm going to stick with Romantic Homes. I am not... Here, I'm going to grab Romantic Homes. This is not even the latest Romantic Homes. This is from a couple months ago. Like I said, I don't get these magazines every month. But again, this is why I buy Romantic Homes, because they're telling you something and they're delivering it. This is floral. This is colorful cottage. This is romantic. I don't know what that is. I'm not a big fan. I'm going to include some pictures of my house for fall and for autumn. Y'all, I don't know what was up with me this year, but I was just not super into decorating for fall. We had our house up for sale. We had a contract fall through. And so we kind of were at a point where it's like, do we put everything back up and not keep it staged? I finally decided to kind of put some stuff back up, but it still doesn't feel like completely like how I had everything decorated. So I don't know if that was it, or, I am so diehard a Christmas fan that I don't know if I'm just waiting for that, but I really just didn't really get super into decorating for Halloween. So I let my son Gable decorate for Halloween. He did a great job. I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick tour about some of the things he did. Like I said, my house is kind of like in between being staged and my normal style. So I want to do a home tour later on so you guys can see my style and my house after I have it, after we kind of know if it's going to go back on the market or what we're doing. So yeah, that's my review of Better Home and Gardens Fleamarket Style. We're going to be heading not this weekend, this weekend. We're going to be heading this coming weekend right after Halloween to the Fancy Flea, which is a huge event that takes place about 4 times a year in Central Florida. It is an amazing event. It's put on by Lori Powell and friends, and this year the proceeds, some of them are actually going to set up a charity for a literacy foundation because unfortunately Lori's daughter recently passed away. So our prayers and our thoughts are with her family, the Powell family. And we're gonna head out there, and it's gonna be really fun. I'm like super excited because the fall show is my favorite show. I'm so excited to go out there and see, you know, the mix of autumn and Christmas, and I'm really on the lookout for like ornaments and just Christmassy things. I love, maybe it's because I live in Florida and we're like very not fall or Christmassy. We kind of stick around 80-degree weather all the way up to like 99. But maybe it's because of that, because I really love getting little snowmen or things that have fake snow on them. So we're gonna have fun. I'm really, really excited about that. So y'all, I'll see you at the pick and place till next time. And you tell me what your favorite magazines are, since I kind of feel out of the loop. My favorite magazine was Cottage Homes, which disappeared, and now I only see a couple like Cottage Style out or Cottage Living. I like Victoria, but yeah, I'm really not happy with the magazine selection. When I flipped through some, I was just like, none of them really seemed like they had anything new or fresh or that I haven't really seen around. Seems like a repeat of Rachel Ashwell or Miss Mustard Seed or Fixer Upper, or all the things that which are great, but things that I already know and see. So tell me what your favorite magazines are, because I need some help. And you know, sometimes I like having something tangible that's not just Pinterest. So I'm gonna get started on taking some pics of my house for a tour, and we'll see you at the pick and place. Bye, y'all.
Here are some pics how I decorate for Halloween.